Shalom. Call Loyim La Yahabashim Yahushai Bashir Makakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And the scripture is definitely true when it says in the prophecy that darkness will cover the earth, gross darkness, the people. And you see it with this latest childish, stupid ass challenge, the milk crate challenge, in which a lot of people are injuring themselves. You know, damn near breaking their neck, busting their heads open. You know, breaking arms, breaking legs, and just the fact that these people are continuing with this challenge and don't even care that they're hurt, that should let you know that there's definitely left hand energy involved with it. All right, and I mean the scriptures tell you that the way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. And a lot of people, you know, they're being led, or should I say misled, and the direction that they're heading in is just a dark, deep pit of straight just darkness, man. So here it is. You see this image right here, and it says TikTok got y'all performing rituals and don't even know it. And you know, this looks very interesting. You know how people set up the whole crate course is very identical to the steps of the Freemasonry pyramid. All right, what you see on the top and then what you see at the bottom. So these people, they have no clue or idea of the left hand forces, you know, that controls this type of behavior. These influences are coming from the rulers of the darkness of this world. All right. And matter of fact, let me get a scripture, and we're gonna go to 1 John. 1 John 5 and 19. And it says, and we know that we are of the Most High, and the whole world lieth in wickedness. And that's why we're not to be friends of this world, because it's fueled with nothing but wickedness and darkness. See, our people, they follow these trends because they're suffering from spiritual retardation. It tells you in the scriptures that our people are sight as children. They have not known the Lord. They're wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. And the leaders of these people cause them to err. They're not just led by, you know, these false pastors in these churches and these you know, fake bought and paid for activists. They're also led by mainstream media and trends, which is influencing their behavior, which is only causing them to become more and more degenerate. You would have never thought that grown ass people would actually be behaving like this, but we know that we're in the last days, and the whole world lieth in wickedness. This could very well be another ritual, and you wouldn't even know that. All right. Now, what a lot of people don't even know is that old ice bucket challenge, that was a ritual as well. People had no idea what they were following and what they were doing. People just want to just just follow suit because Jake want clout, they want attention, and Jake don't want to be left alone. They want to follow a multitude to do evil. But it's just so amusing, so they don't think nothing of it. It's innocent. We're just having fun. That's what they would. That's how they would paint it. But how is it fun when you falling on your ass and cracking your skull, breaking legs and breaking arms? And then you had some jakes that did this and got lit up. Got their whole crate challenge shot the hell up, man. 2 people dead, 1 person wounded. That should let you know that the Most High ain't with this. This is straight folly, man. Now going back to that ice bucket challenge that happened years ago. A lot of people thought that was funny. It was very amusing. It was going viral on social media. The guy that actually co-founded that, he ended up dying. All right, he raised $100,000, and then he dove off of some wharf into the water, and the motherfucker ended up drowning to death. You see, and then you had a lot of celebrities that was joining in on the trend. Guys like Justin Timberlake and even Oprah, Bill Gates, all them devils, all them lesser luminaries, they was all hopping in on that because it was more to it than just dumping water over your face. It was a straight up ritual. You know, it was more so of a satanic purification ritual where they was commemorating the ushering in of a Luciferian agenda. That's what it basically represented. Kind of like a mock baptism. But people didn't they didn't people don't look deep into things, man. They just do shit. So that's why I quoted in Isaiah the 60th chapter. It tells you that darkness will cover the people. All right, Isaiah 60. Isaiah 60 and 2, it says, "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people." And these people, they're totally gone. It's totally in darkness, man. The trends are getting more and more ridiculous, more childish. You wouldn't even think that grown ass individuals would be partaking in such folly. But that's just the direction that humanity is heading. It says, "But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee." And that light is shining, through this ministry. Because the Lord told us, after he gave us the light, which is this knowledge, this truth, we're to go out there and shine as lights. Let's get that in Matthew 5. So we're really are leading examples of how you actually should be walking, especially if you fear the Most High and you believe on his Son. These challenges, that behavior is of the world in its gross darkness. All right, Matthew 5. Yeah, Matthew 5 and 14, it says, "You are the light of the world. A city that is set on an hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and giveth it light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." All right, and that's what we demonstrate when we are constantly going into these scriptures. All right, teaching and feeding you brothers and you sisters out there, going out there on the highways and byways and prophesying. Just being that example, man. We're showing ourselves men, and we also are teaching our women are starting to get into a order Salakia. We put away that childish behavior, man. We become a new creature. And, when we see these works of darkness, we don't join with that. We actually reprove it. Let's go to that in Ephesians, the 5th chapter. Because the day is far spent, man. Ephesians 5. Yeah, Ephesians 5 and 11, it says, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. All right. So yeah, we're gonna criticize, man. We're gonna shame these unfruitful works, because all it's doing is just leading to more injury and more stupidity. And it's just it's demons on a lot of these people, man. Because it tells you that in the book of was it 2 Timothy, the 3rd or 4th chapter, it says that in the last days, men shall be lovers of themselves. They're doing whatever is pleasing in their own sight. And if that means following trends to get acceptance and clout, that's what people are going to do. Well, that's the unfruitful works of darkness. That's of this world. The Lord said, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. It says, verse 12, it says, for it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret, but all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light. And that's what's happening right now. Different brothers are, making response videos to this topic. And we're showing you the right way, man. This is not how we're supposed to conduct ourselves. We know that the day of trouble is ahead. So much is going on. We're approaching the days of evil, the days of Jacob's trouble. What the hell would you want to be involved in this for? But our people, they're sleeping. Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, let us not sleep as do others, but watch and be sober. And it says, for whatsoever doeth make manifest is light. All right. So we're not to be idiots, man. All right, jumping down to verse 15, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, like these people that are following this challenge, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. All right, and like I said, we're approaching the evil day. This devil's he's mandating that jab all across the board. Since the FDA approved, they're talking about another a variant that's gonna be resistant, to the current jab in circulation. So we already know that it's going to get turned. More people's going to start resisting. It's going to get medieval out here, man. And people playing games. It says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. All right. And this right here, this is nothing but folly, man. All right. So, that's pretty much the lesson. I just want to, respond to that. These people are gone. They're under the influence of the rulers of the darkness of this world. Because, is that a coincidence that, the way they set these crates up, it mirrors that damn pyramid of the steps of Freemasonry? Going up, the 33 steps. But this is what happens when you follow, the things of this world, man. If you love this world. Because the powers that are in control of this world, this is what they do. They set ways, to influence you. And social media is just another tool of Satan. As you can see how it influences the behavior of many people. The ways of the wicked is as darkness, they know not at what they stumble. And now our people are being led in that way. See, the mindset of man right now is just as corrupted as it was during the time of Noah. It says that their hearts were corrupted. All right, let's go to Genesis 6 real quick. Yeah, Genesis 6, verse 5, it says, in the Most High Power saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only continually. You know? So, hey, no new thing under the sun, man. It comes back full circle. Because the Lord, He created the sons of the power, which are you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Natives, to be made in His image. You were made in the Lord's likeness, but you misrepresenting when do this type of shit. Like it tells us in Ecclesiastes, the 7th chapter, the 29th verse, He had made man upright, but they sought out many inventions. You know, and those different devices that you sought out, those inventions, has caused you to deviate from the image of your Maker, and that's why you're still in a downward spiral, man. You are the sons of the power, but you're falling, man. That's why you're referred to as the Napoleon, what they call the Nephilim. Just your status and stature in the earth, it took a steep decline, man. Now you're at the bottom doing bottom level shit. Because it's mainly you that's doing this shit. Jake popularized everything, but this is what you doing. So you definitely are the fallen ones. So anyway, I'm gonna close out with that. I just thought this image was it speaks a lot. When you look at it. But gross darkness do cover these people, man. But hey, the light is here, but our people they hate the light, lest their deeds should be reproved. So the hell with Jake, man. All right. Call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.